MLB の番組プレーボールライブに出演したドジャースのムーキー・ベッツがトイ・ストーリー5の予告編で娘と共演した話題から映画スターとして迎えられました。番組では CC サバシアがシンシナティで放った本塁打をめぐり、ケン・グリフィー・ジュニアが初本塁打のボールをスタンドに投げ入れたという笑い話で盛り上がります。そんな中でベッツはいつも近くで見ている大谷翔平について言及。翔平は投げている時、打っている時、そして両方をこなす時でマインドセットが違うと明かし、サバシアに投打を行う際の心境を質問しました。これらの模様を日本語字幕付きでご紹介します。
Well, I would say we're welcoming in the star of the Los Angeles Dodgers, but when you do a trailer for Toy Story 5 and you're in the movie with your daughter, I gotta welcome Mookie Betts in as the movie star, Mookie Betts. What's up, movie star?
Man, hey, we're in LA, so why not?
Well, one of the things we've been doing today, Mookie, is really engaging the young youth and with a little bit of a history lesson. So with these two, they're always talking trash about something. So I got a CC and Griffey home run that CC hit in Cincinnati. And you know when the ball bounces back to you and it's the guy's first homer, you're supposed to give it to him? Well, Junior threw it in the stands. Here's a look at it, okay?
Now, in my defense, look at this swing. Does that look like does that look like that's his first home run?
No, it's
his first home
Ball
run.
bounces back to Griffey.
No,
and look at Junior gonna reach down and threw it in the stands, Mook.
But look at that jog and everything.
I was so hyped right there.
Well, you weren't hyped at all, bro.
He gave it a double high five.
You know how much trash I used to talk about, like hitting? Like I used to be on the bench, like let me DH, let me hit when I'm pitching. So to get a chance to actually like do that was fun.
All right, so Mook, you're kind of catching the tail end of the story. I'll let Junior explain to you his defense as to why he threw the ball back.
Mookie, did you see that swing? Does that look like a pitcher swing?
It doesn't look like a pitcher swing.
We talk about back then. Back then. Now we talk not now.
No.
You know, that thing right there. I mean, he is Otani before Otani.
Nah, that's not true.
That's your, see where you when you were hitting and pitching, because I get to see Shohei all the time, and I see like his mindset and how it's different when he is pitching and when he's just hitting, or when he's doing both. Like, was when you knew you were hitting? How did you go about that?
Like it didn't. So if I when I was pitching in interleague, all I cared about was hitting. I didn't care about pitching at all. So if I got a hit in the game and gave up 6 runs, I'm good. Like I'm here to hit, bro. Like this is my one day I get to take BP for like these 2 weeks, and I'm here to get a hit. That's all I'm here to do. If I happen to go 6, 7 innings, that's great. I mean, I want to pitch good because I want to get a couple more at bats, but I didn't really care about that. I mean, on the mound had no. I didn't care at all. Like, get 1 knock and I'm good to go. Like, I'm good.
What I'm hearing, Mookie, is that his pine tar and rosin bag was in his locker in February during spring training, getting his bats ready for interleague play.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's just tough because when you haven't had a winning record in over a decade, it's hard for anything to really be considered a rivalry at that point, right? And then when you aren't playing that great this season. I mean, the Angels are 5-5 in their last 10 games. They are last in the AL West. The Dodgers are first in the NL West. Even when you look on the app, it literally, the Dodgers are at the very top at the NL West, and the Angels are the last team on the very bottom.
So there's a visualization.
There's an actual visual of how far apart these two teams are. And it couldn't, like, it is very representative of the situation of these two franchises, from the front office down to the farm system, to the lineups, to the success that they've had, and to why the Dodgers were able to get the Angels' greatest player besides Mike Trout that they've had in the last decade in Shohei Otani, and immediately win 2 World Series with him. Like, that alone right there, if you look at like one of your star players, it was like, okay, I'm just going to go up the freeway oh, this is what it's like to be on a winning franchise and to have success. Like, that's heartbreaking. Yeah, no, I'm excited because we're having voice of the Angels broadcast, former MLB legend Mark Gubicza is going to be joining us in the final hour of the show, obviously calling the game at Dodger Stadium tonight. And he's been a part of the Angels broadcast team. I mean, he was there before I got there. So he's probably pushing 20 years with this team. So he's seen the great and the good of the Angels and to where they are now. And it's tough, especially when you had the face of baseball, the face of the Dodgers now. Like, you had Shohei Otani, you had him. And you could have, if you had the tools and you had a good front office and you had a strong farm system and you knew what it took to be a winning franchise, if you had all of that, you had him, you got to be looking at it and this whole situation like, God, look what we could have done.
Yeah.
Look what we could. His first 2 years goes and wins back-to-back World Series with the Dodgers.
It's such a tough pill to swallow. And baseball, more so than any other sport, you track what your former players do elsewhere, because baseball is a team sport, but the moments happen individually, right? If Joe Burrow decides one day I'm going to go play elsewhere and has tons of success, yeah, Bengals fans feel away, but it's also, okay, well, who's the receiver he's throwing to? What defense does he have? What's the environment? Is he playing in a dome? Maybe that's why his stats are better, right? Baseball, there is a direct correlation regarding, well, if he was doing that here, why weren't we able to have that same amount? It just stings so much more in baseball.
Immediate success.
Wasted no time.
Immediate.
Yeah, it's
back-to-back World Series champs because of Shohei Otani.
Right. A clear elevation of a roster that was already among the best in baseball, and yet they took tenfold of a step toward greatness because of one player that you had for, what was he there, 8 years, 7 years, something like that?
Oh, don't make me do math when I don't have it in front of me.
And unfortunately didn't have anything to show for it. It just stings so much more in baseball.
I mean, he got a couple MVPs.
Which is great.
Which is wild when you're on, similar to like a Myles Garrett situation going from Cleveland now to the Rams.
But it's true.
It's
accurate.
It's true. He's going to be throwing out the first pitch tomorrow at Dodger Stadium. A nice little welcome to LA for
Is he going to look over
Garrett.
at Mike Trout and be like, Mike, it's possible, man. I was stuck in Cleveland forever.
Oh, I thought you meant to ask. I was like, why wouldn't he ask Otani?
Oh,
no, you went to like hey, look what I did. You were
free.
The face of a franchise.
I'm happy. It's not so bad.
It's still possible if you're into it. You can actually go and win. You deserve to win a playoff game.
Yeah.
You deserve to win a playoff game.
That's why Myles Garrett is throwing out the first pitch. It's not just an introduction to LA. It's a wink, wink at Mike Trout. Like, it's not so bad, buddy. It ain't so bad over here.
Yeah, but Mike Trout's already like in Southern California.
He's still
he's already in the great environment.
Otani or Wemby? Who impresses? Because you're the one who you watch baseball more than
Otani
any
thing's
of us.
crazy.
Otani or Wemby? Who is just like? Who is? I guess just you watch it and you're like, who's more impressive? I guess
there is always somebody who's the best basketball player in the world.
Yeah.
Now, in fairness, we haven't seen anybody who measures this way do these things.
Yeah.
So that's obviously ridiculous. But like, we've been playing baseball for longer than we've been playing basketball, and we've had a whole bunch of pitchers and a whole bunch of hitters and decades and decades and decades and centuries, and nobody's done this stuff that he's doing. Shohei, it's like off. Here's how impressive he is. I try to take the boys every summer to a Mets road game. Let's go see a new ballpark on the road, and we'll go see the Mets, and it's fun. We've done a bunch of them. And this summer, we're going to San Diego. We're going to the Padres Park. We've never been there. But we're not going to see the Mets. I hate the Mets.
I wasn't going to ask you about the Mets.
We're going Padres Dodgers.
But I saw the Major League standings earlier, and I know why you hate the Mets.
We're going to Padres Dodgers.
In San Diego?
Yeah.
That's like paradise.
It's going to be.
Yeah, well, San Diego. I've never been to San Diego, but I have heard that the closest thing, I have been told Hawaii is paradise, but if there was a second paradise in America, it would be San Diego.
So I'm taking the boys to see Shohei. I want them to see Shohei. So we're going to Dodgers Padres.
They've never seen Shohei, though. They've never seen Otani
I saw him in person one time.
You did in L.A.
Played for the Angels.
I saw him. So we went out there for Mets Angels.
Yeah.
And we saw Otani homered and Mike Trout homered. So the Mets obviously lost, but still, you got to see Otani homer and Trout homer.
No, you got a memory out of it. No, that's it. Because Chris was telling the story about how he took his kids when they went to New York City a couple years ago. They were like, "Oh, the Angels are here.
Yeah,
we're going to go to Yankee Stadium and go see Otani." Like that's the level that he is. Baseball has a player that does that. The Yankees do that as a team. Like you go see the Yankees, or like Cubs fans go see the Cubs on the road.
I think we're there now. If this is the point you're getting to. We're there.
Yeah.
Wemby is that, and Otani is that. We are watching in two of the biggest sports in this country. We're watching in real time people do things that we didn't used to think was even possible.
Yeah.
A 7'4" guy playing basketball this way is not something we previously imagined until we're seeing it right now. And a baseball player hitting at the level at which Otani hits and pitching at the level at which Otani hits, we did not think that was possible until we're now watching somebody actually do it.
Used to be that.
I think it's Otani too. Bro,
it used to be the Babe Ruth thing. Like that's what you always said. It's like Babe Ruth pitched
but
too.
Like you realize this guy's better than Babe Ruth.
Yes, and it's like
Babe Ruth did not do certainly the pitching, nothing like this.
No,
and the whole two-way Babe Ruth was like.
You threw fastballs and curveballs back then.
But I mean, it didn't even last that long.
No.
It wasn't like a 5-year thing or a 10-year thing.
Right.
It was a very brief period of time where he did both, and even he did not do both to the level at which Otani's doing it.
I feel like baseball is the hardest thing to do in sports, and I feel like he's the best at it.
He's the best at hitting
He's
a baseball.
the best at hitting a baseball. That's like the hard. I think if you across all sports, that's the hardest thing to do, and he's the best at it. So yeah, I give him the edge.
And it's crazy. He would. I don't even know who the favorites are because we're still super early in the baseball season. It feels like it's only been going on 2 months. We're 2 months into the season.
It's over for me, as far as I'm concerned.
It's over for you.
For you already?
Could this dude win?
I won't even watch a game.
Could he legit win Cy Young and MVP?
Oh yeah.
Like that's a real. If the bat gets going, like I think.
Well, you can win MVP just by being the best pitcher. Period.
Yes, you can. You can.
That's happened. So you throw in he's having a historically, if not unprecedented, very rare pitching season. Anything you get from the bat is bonus. This is the argument I made for Wemby for MVP in the regular season.
Yeah.
Like SGA, instead of having a second straight, I thought it should be Wemby because we can measure the traditional stats and all the points and rebounds and assists and block, all that stuff. But ultimately, like Wemby said, there are two sides of the court, and he's literally the best in the world, not even close second, better than everybody on that side of the court. So if he's even comparable to everybody, the best on this side of the court, how is he not the most valuable? And Otani, same argument. You can give MVP to just a hitter who's awesome and to just a pitcher who's awesome. But what do you do when you got one person who is awesome at both? You just keep dumping MVPs on top of them until they're done.
Until they're done.
Because if you're trying to do it the right way.
How many has he got? 4? 3?
I think 3. But if you're trying to do it the right way, what is more valuable than a guy who can win you a game with his bat? Any game, he could win it with his bat. Or any game, he could win 1-0 with his arm. What's more valuable than that? Nothing.